Lose Radio.
Let's cycle back to creativity before we go on that. If we build off from the ground to to some like simple shit to build it up, we'll just go off of that. Let me start off with this question, man. In your personal perspective, man, do you think drugs are harmful or positive to creativity? Let's start off easy.
I think that Tool had a great saying on that. I can't
Tool.
remember what song it was, but I think they used actually it was Bill Hicks that said it, but Tool sampled it in one of their songs.
Okay.
And he's basically saying, like, because this was back, I think, in the early 90s, and Bill Hicks was saying, like, okay, there's these people who hate psychedelics and they hate all these things. They think it's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, well, if you really think that, then take all these Led Zeppelin albums and all these classic rock albums that you love and just burn them because they're all fueled by drugs.
Yeah.
And they are.
Yeah.
And so that's the answer. It's a nuanced thing. There's not like a yes or no. It's like some people overdo it. They go too far in one direction, and then you end up creating art that's so self-indulgent. You were so much in this drug-induced fantasy that you make something that nobody can relate to. But then other people get so connected and so into that zone, maybe through the drugs. I mean, a lot of people I don't even really drink, but a lot of people will use alcohol to take a drink or two and they feel way better. And then that's what gets them to be able to kind of flow smoothly with whatever. Like comedians, you'll see a lot of comedians who like to drink.
It just kind of gets your shoulders a little less stiff, man.
Yeah.
You feel more able to, like, because I had to take a shot sometimes when I used to do this open mic.
Yeah.
I used to have to get like a beer or a shot or something because I was like, damn, like I'd be shaking, you know what I'm saying? And I would hate the feeling, and I've been slowly like weaning myself off of even like going to get a shot or going to like get a cop out kind of way to perform at these open mics and stuff.
Yeah.
Shout out Demos. Can I do a shout out? Shout out Demos on Damon for the open mic. Shout out Amanda for hosting it.
When do they do them?
They do it every Tuesday.
At what time?
9 to 12. Oh. So if you want to, man, pop through, just sign up, and then they let you plug up with 2 songs. And if there's not too many people, they let you go again later in the night.
Nice.
But either way, I used to have to like get a drink or like just a glass of beer or like a shot before I got on stage. And then I realized if I keep doing that, man, it's just gonna be like any other vice, like any other. And I kind of want to like go up there, even if I'm shaking and shit, and just shake it off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but another thing I would ask about creativity, man, is when did you?
Well, let me just say before we get off that
What's
topic,
up?
because I want to see the other part of it.
Okay.
If you don't use drugs, great for you. Like if you're not using drugs and you're still super creative, that's great.
Yeah.
There's no reason that you need to use them.
Yeah.
I just think that like you can't denounce drug use and say it's not good for creativity because that's an outright lie.
Facts.
People who don't use drugs and are still creative, like good. There's no one should be urging them to do it.
Yeah. No, I'm not peer pressuring
do what
people.
you
Like,
want.
look, if you want to be the next Playboy Cardi, man, you know what I'm saying? Just go pop some Xans. But
if you don't and you want to do the complete opposite, good for you. Like,
man.
Either way,
like
I support that.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to start it off on a simple one.
I wanted to make sure I didn't just make it sound like drugs are cool.
Oh yeah, no, I think
if you just took everything else I said and I didn't say that disclaimer, it sounded like I'm saying, yeah, go do drugs. It's great for your music.
I mean, hey, shout out Travis Scott. Drugs, you should try it.